how we get censored for saying, you know, the true stuff, and people like NBC are allowed to just get on the television waves and lie after lie and just tell lie after lie after lie is something freaking amazing to me. They'll tell you about all these numbers. They'll tell you about all these children, all this stuff that's going on. You know, they're urging pregnant ladies to take this stuff and everything like that. And you have the most moronic people on the face of the earth who really can't look around. A simple, let me look around and see that there are still children playing. I have not seen one child sick around me. Not one. Not one. I want you to hear me. Well, if you're a sheep and you listen to this, it don't really matter. Maybe you can pass this on to one of your little sheep friends. I'm pretty sure you got them because I got them too. How can you believe something so outrageously dumb when you can see with your own eyes that it's a lie and still believe somebody who is telling you on the television set that all of this stuff is going on, all this increasing this, increasing that, numbers are rising, so. Get there. They got, oh my God. What kind of world do we live in that we are the ones censored for saying this stuff, and you got these idiots on mainstream broadcasted throughout the whole world with their lying, fear-mongering, and NBC. And I thought CNN and Fox News were bad. NBC has to be that house Negro on NBC. What's his name? Hester? I don't know what the hell his name is. He is a puppet, newshead, should be ashamed of himself. All of these governors, and just these straight up liars to their own people, to their own. They're supposed to be American. These people are traitors. The FDA, all of this stuff. These people don't give a damn about the sheeple, but the sheeple are sitting here glued to their tubes, listening to this bullshit and eating it up. Eating it up. How dumb do you have to be where you can't go outside? Ask them. Say, go outside and look and go to all the, where are these children at? Huh? They're probably definitely going to take this video down, but it really don't matter. Because I don't, like I said, I think I said in the last video, I don't have any strikes on this channel. But it's so mind-boggling or however you want to say it to me, that oh my God, that people can sit here and suck this up and tell you what you got to do. You know, make people better. You got to make people safer. If we do this, we do that. And none of this stuff, they can't even just realize they can walk right outside or go to, and I said this a million times, but I'm trying to draw this home. They can go to their local morgues or local hospitals. They can see that none of this thing, it's just somehow happening that all of this stuff is, all these places are increasingly, you know, they're running out of supplies or whatever they were saying before on the news. That's the only place you can find these hospitals crowded. That's the only place you can see somebody running around in panic and chaos is some probably C actor over here running around in the hospital, but it's on Hollywood media, but you can't go down to your local hospital. You can't go anywhere else and find this. You can just somehow only find it on the news channel. What the hell is wrong with these people? What in the hell is wrong with these people? This guy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And this is, if you really want to know, you want to know how to solve this and change, to end all of this and everything like that, you're going to, oh no, it's just whatever. Go without, if everybody, well, I know people who listen to this, already do this, but if all these sheeple would turn off their television sets and turn off their radios and ignore all the mainstream news stuff on YouTube and Twitter and all their posts for 1 week, if all the sheeple who actually believe this and feed into it, because they're the only ones that they can get to convince to push their little agenda, for 1 week, I mean a month, well probably 2 weeks tops, all of it was out of sight, out of mind, because they keep putting it in their mind and they keep eating it up. How much you want to bet you wouldn't even know that there was anything in that this thing was anything in the world, because to tell you the truth, it is not, as they are saying it anyway. But as I'll tell you, I'm ready to go, because these niggas on this, these people on this planet got to, and this is because of school, the FDA, the CDC, all of these people, they are the liars. Straight up lying. I was about to collaborate with a lady who was trying to pick her mind about a nonprofit organization. This is why if you're listening to this and you know anything about nonprofit organizations that I've been telling you guys, I'm trying to spring this out of mind. This lady is so brainwashed by her television set. She honestly, after I told her what happened with my last job and that I wasn't going to wear a thing and how stupid everything that was, she going to have the nerve to ask me if I had the jab. And I told her no. And then she said, oh, well, you're going to have to have the jab if you're working around children with us and so and so. So I said, she said, that's going to be a problem or issue. And I said, no, it's not. She didn't understand. I was saying, no, it's not, because I'm not getting it. If I quit my last job, what the hell makes you think I'm going to be as dumb as you? Because you think somebody has the power to tell me to do something in America that they don't. This lady had the nerve to, after me and her having this whole conversation, so hypocritical, these people, you do have free choice, but you don't. What kind of shit, what kind of stuff is that? You do have a free choice, but you don't. It's kind of a free choice, but it's different. How the hell is a free choice different than what it was before? Oh, it's a different, it's something different now. I expressed to her all this, and then she tried to talk about, she even tried to use, like a lot of these hypocrites try to use the word of God and stuff and say that, oh, well, I said, but, because she is, I don't know if she's a Christian or what she is, and you guys know, I don't have religion, but I believe in the word of God. And I said, so what do you, think about God, I said, God protects me from, I said, I truly believe that. I said, well, she said, why don't you want to do this stuff? I said, well, first of all, it's because I don't have to. Number one, free speech, free choice in America. And of course, she had something to say to that. Oh, you have a choice, but you don't, protect others and all other bullshit. Because if they really were about protecting others and everybody around us and so on, they wouldn't be selling us cigarettes. And there's so much, they wouldn't be, if they were that, if it was about saving lives and all this other stuff, they wouldn't be selling us cigarettes, they wouldn't be selling us alcohol. They don't give a shit about, not just the people who claim, maybe they don't smoke, they don't drink, but the people that they think they care about saving lives and others around us and so on, so they wouldn't be, if they were that much, if they really cared that much about saving others and those around them, that they're pushing on the TV now, that the government, if they were really that, why do they sell us tobacco? Why do they sell us alcohol? Oh, because we have a free choice, right? Oh, no, we have a free choice, right? You see the hypocrisy and the stupidity in these people's thought process. Oh, because they have a free choice to do that. But isn't that harming themselves and others around them? People getting in cars and killing people and smoking and secondhand smoke, where all these people dying from secondhand smoke, not to mention them killing themselves. Oh, no, it's served and packaged to you from the government. Oh, let me guess, they raised the age to 21 now because they care about you, right? Because you're not going to, the smoking age of tobacco, you got to be 21 now. They did that because they care about you too. How Riri do you have to be? The hypocrisy. They wear it so well and don't even care. Oh my God. And then, okay, I'm start saying all that. So and I told her, then we got, after I smashed all her stuff about whatever the hell she was talking about, we get to talking about God and stuff like that. And I said, well, it's because she claimed to be, she believes in God, but God protects her and so on and so on. So I said, well, I truly believe, God protects me. I believe in the word of God. I believe God protects me from all harm and danger. And if I'm meant to die from something, I said, people are too afraid to die. If I was meant to die from something, then it's my time to go. She said, well, God made the vaccine. This is what this deranged lady told me, that God made the vaccine. My boss, I told y'all he's a smart ass. I told him this afterwards because he knew we were going to try to collab, and now I'm not. I'm not going to collab with any nonprofit organization lady who is teaching who is that deranged in the head and is teaching children stupid stuff like that. He was like, so is she trying to say that God made the virus too? He grew up Catholic or whatever. He's Italian. He's just he believes that, you know, that all of this didn't just fall here, but he's not one of those like her. Let's put it like that. A Bible Karen. Let me stop. A Bible reading Karen. I'm just playing. I shouldn't even use that word because that's getting played out too. So we have this little debate about whatever. She said, "Oh yeah," and I told her, I said, "Well, I mean, still, you know, we have that free choice to whatever. Oh, you do, but you don't. You do, but you don't. That makes sense, right? Her saying that makes more sense than me saying I have a free choice, right? You do, but you don't." So look, after this whole conversation, she needed me to move some washers or dryers or something for her. And I told her, and this is even after I told her, you know, I quit my other job because they tried to get me to wear one of those diapers on my faces. And she said, after this whole conversation, the next day she needed me to help her do something. I jump in the car. She has masks everywhere. She throws me one on my lap and says, "My friend from the CDC." She said, "I talked to my friend from the CDC today, and she said you have to wear a mask." This is what this lady, and threw it to my lap. This is what this lady told me. Now, if you don't think that's deranged, retarded, and you got something mentally wrong with you, I don't know what to tell you, lady, or anybody who has that kind of mind state. The CDC does not make laws. They're not the whole. They are not the whole damn Congress. They're not a whole Congress by themselves. The whole body of Congress by themselves. The CDC are nothing. They can't tell you shit. Excuse me. She literally, I can't believe this. I said, "Well, I can't go then." What makes you think you can throw something in my... And her friend, because her friend works for the CDC, I'm supposed to care what her friend said. I said, you do realize that that the CDC does not make any laws, and that they keep... If they try to tell somebody what... keep trying to tell people what to do, just like that, you're a friend of them, they can get in trouble. Right? If they run into the wrong person, they run into the right person, actually, in my book, that knows the law and isn't afraid of that stupid voodoo magic that somebody of a higher authority that doesn't even have the illusion of higher authority, doesn't have any type of authority over you, can tell you that what you have to do. Oh, the CDC, oh yeah, let them combine them. Let them say the CDC and the FDA said it. And these idiots, oh, okay. You try to talk to them, you can't even hear what the hell they're saying. And then they have to, you know what I'm saying? This is read world. They sound like the from the Peanuts gang. You know, the guys are you can't, and they don't get it. And when they first started doing this crap, and they were doing the news reports and stuff, and the idiots that were going on there trying to be reporters with the thing on it, they were like, they couldn't. They were smart enough, because even though they're stupid as hell to even do that, try to talk through that, they were smart enough to know that they weren't sounding right. So they started either doing voiceovers in these news things or putting mics, like I don't know if it was under the muzzles or what, but you can hear them a lot clearer. And these idiots think that makes sense. Oh my God, I just had to get it off my chest, because NBC, the CDC, and the FDA are just a bunch of people who do not have any type of authority to tell you what to do with your life. But these, again, or tell you what to do in your business, and tell you what you can and cannot do, or what you can do in schools and stuff. And these people are just letting them tell them what to do. They're literally just following along with. I don't know if they're doing it down there where you guys are at, but I was in New York, or I was telling you guys about my friend in New York, about how I was surprised because they said people in New York were falling for the stupid round 2 junk. But then after I made that video and I shared it on my community tab on my main channel, another one of my friends said, well, they're not doing it now. I think when their governor just stepped down or whatever, because some sexual whatever allegations or whatever was going on. That again, that stuff is just more distractions. Okay, I'm not saying he did not do it or whatever, but they have to have some kind of news headline. They have to have some kind of type of distraction within the distractions of everything. And I'm gonna put the link to the news story, NBC. Lester, this house Negro, who's probably getting paid so much money to lie to people, and he doesn't care. He just get on there tonight, so with his little voice, a little suit, nothing but a house Negro. Malcolm X would say, a house nigga, and we still got some house niggas running around here. That's exactly what he said. And that's exactly what we still got running around here. Kamala Harris, Obama, all of them. Nobody cares about your color. Nobody cared about doing that because you were black. They just wanted to give you something to think that you had some kind of, because they care about black people. They did it because they wanted you to think you made progress. Right? You didn't make any progress if you're still listening to this house Negro on NBC who is sitting here lying and just saying all of this crap because he's getting paid to tell you, and he is a sellout traitor to his own people. It's like a Black Lives Matter movement and all them. These people are nothing but distractions, and the main goal is, if you want to understand what we need to be about, is freedom. Okay, I never run my mouth. I guess I'm just going to have to keep on running my mouth on issues because I'm just sick of them being able to get on here and, like, at first I was like, you know, forget it, I'm not going to watch these news stories, but now I'm watching them just so I can put them in the links in the description box, and you can go see, and I talk about them, and you can go see the ridiculousness that they're putting out 24/7. Pushing the hell out of this crap. And nobody sees the agenda. Nobody seems to care. They think it's all about their SAFETY, and they think somebody really cares about them. This is honestly what these idiots believe. How? I don't know. If you ask me, putting one of them muzzles on a young person is child abuse. It will be happening in my gym. If it ever gets off the ground. I know this is, and I hate saying this after every video because now I sound like one of those, you know, I never said that. I have never mentioned this. If you're here from my other channels, I've never mentioned anything about money this, money that, and go support me here and go whatever. But this is the type of stuff. The reason why I want to open up a business. So, because you have so many fake adults today who have businesses and think that the government can tell them what to do in their businesses when they can't. And thinks they can regulate where somebody can stand and where somebody can, you know, do whatever. But and they have a lot of sheeple parents and a lot of just sheeple period. Put money into them, backing them. Same for all these YouTubers and stuff who go out here and just, you know, they have. I'm gonna do one on these frauditors who go out and they're trying to act like they're auditing things. They're not really auditing things. I'm gonna do a video on them soon, but they have these people. The sheep will support businesses like this, and they support people like this, and then you say something about like, well, hey, I'm trying to get a business off the ground. I'm trying to do something for the community and so and so and so, and then they lose their minds that you're trying to, you know, you're trying to get money from somebody, but they don't have no problem giving it to a gym or any type of business who are sitting here following things they don't have to follow, hindering their child's imagination, their mind, their thought process, and hindering the education of their own children. They don't have no problem just giving it to that because these people, they don't have no problem giving it to people who are just rule followers and ignorant people who honestly believe that there are things that they have to do that they do not. And are sitting here telling the children they have to do things that they do not. You won't have, if I ever have a child, his ass or her ass will not be in public schools. I'm also want to drop a video. Oh yeah, so go to if you want. I mean, I have like 20,000 subscribers on my damn main channel. If everybody is a GoFundMe, it ain't like it's a, you know, Cash App, none of that stuff no more. I don't want you to donate to the Cash App or anything. It is if everybody were to donate like $1 or $2 or $5, I could have a building No time. Right across the bridge, and I can start getting equipment, and we can and I can start doing my lives, my everything from there. Now, just because somebody asks you for support doesn't mean that they are begging for money. You think if I presented this to the government or one of these businesses who I already don't know what they're talking about, and don't know how to train children, do you think if I brought this to them that they would support me? Hell no, they ain't supporting me. They kicked me out. So what I look like trying to go back and work for one of them and trying to start all over again for the 1 millionth time, when I already know I trained most of them. I taught most of them how to tumble. And because they have rich moms or rich parents or rich, they knew somebody and they had a lot of money. That's why they got the businesses they got. And I'm not going to go in there and try to follow their rules that I know are ridiculous. And they're the way that they train children and let them get away. I told y'all this. Let them get away with whatever they want. You have to do this, you have to do, or you tell them something. And the kid gets mad, go tell his mom and dad or whatever, and then their mom and dad tries to come in here and dictate you as a tumbling coach. I told my boss, I said, parents don't teach tumbling. If they knew how to teach tumbling, they wouldn't be bringing their child to a tumbling class. I don't think she liked that. Of course she didn't like that. But that's why she was planning on having me. She was planning on having me fired for a long time, and my dumb behind didn't even see it because for a while. But man, I'm done working for these people. I want to show these people how to work. But if you care about, again, the cause, children, I want people who can't afford it, which I'm going to have in my business. And I'm trying to make it to, even if I can, a 24-hour workout gym, because that's where I started at. It's going to be big. I got a lot of big ideas, but I need the funding, okay? So when I do my videos and my talks, that's the only way I can do it, because you're the only people who know what I'm trying to do or whatever. I can give all these ideas to my old coach. I can give them to my parents. I can talk to people. Me and my boss, he's like 1,000 there and stuff like that. But they don't know that I can actually do it, and they don't believe in me. So there's no talking to them is like talking to a freaking. I'm just wasting my breath talking to these people. I don't know how I got on this again. When we were talking about NBC, they're probably going to take this down. I done called out their boyfriends, NBC, CDC, FDA, ABC, BCA, ABG, CG. Just all these bunch of alphabet numbers of a bunch of retarded people who think they know what they're talking about. They know how the world works, and they're just making stuff up. Fear mongering is what they are pushing 24/7 today across your television sets. And this is one point I always used to make on my Cooper channel. The public today, they have the mind state of a goldfish when it comes to mainstream media. And they can tell them something and then tell them something totally different the very next day. They could tell them, okay, this could never, let's say, for example, they could say, this could never happen. And then the very next day, they'll say, I can't think of the actual example, but then the very next day, they'll say what they said yesterday could never happen, happened because of. And that's all it takes for them to believe that, because they can just make up whatever happened and say, oh yeah, it could be, this happened because that, and then that justifies this, and they're okay. Goldfish have a 3-second mind span. That's why they're running around looking like goldfish now. Tell them anything, they just freaked out. But I am loving the fact that the majority, I think more and more people are seeing through the bullshit. So I am loving that. I'll give you that, because when this first happened, I literally was the only one like, what are you talking about? Nobody can tell you that you have to wear one of those things. And then one of my friends was like, I came downstairs one day. I was living with these people, and they were trying to tell me all these things, laws. Because look, again, they knew that all I did was my Cooper work, right? And I was in my in their room, because when I first moved back down here, where I started at, I was living with them for a little bit, and to get back on my feet and get into, I wanted to find another tumbling job, because the same thing happened at the gyms up in Raleigh and in Charlotte. They don't want you to. They don't know who you. They don't want you teaching children anything but, by the book, which is not really by the book. It's not by their book, and let them get away with whatever and so and so. Not training them their mind. Let's put it like that. As an athlete, and train them for the future. They just want you to train them, flip them over. Let's go. It's not important to them. The child's future, and I keep saying that because it's not important. The only thing that's important to them is money and their future. But you try to put a child in line, they want to get, get all emotional and say, you can't tell a child that he can't talk back and he can't do this, he can't do that, or whatever. So I was staying with them, right? And every day, all they were doing was listening to the news 24/7. And they knew that all I was doing was upstairs they didn't know that I was doing Bill Cooper work, but they knew that I was reading. And we were Facebook friends, so they saw the stuff I was doing on Facebook before Facebook terminated me for violating their whatever. And they fell into the whole, I got children and I'm doing this because I don't want to spread to older people. The mainstream punchlines, not one single original thought in their own, not one single original idea for why they were doing something. The TV told them. That was their reasoning. Like I always say, that's the only reasoning and excuse that they can give you. Like that one girl that I was doing that news story. I was playing back the news story on. She said, I'm just doing this because I'm a college student. What kind of sense does that make? Because you're a college student. That doesn't make any sense. I'm getting the jab because I'm a college student. That was her reasoning. Y'all remember? I don't know if you got on my. I played it. I think it was a live, and I played it. I recorded, played it. I re-uploaded it to this channel a little bit ago. That was her reasoning. Oh, man, that was a spectacular. You're saving lives up in that college, huh? But this is the time. But I thought that younger people were not as, could catch it and all that other stuff at this time. This is because this is at the time when they weren't talking about all these. It was only the elderly and only so and so and so. It was just a bunch of bullshit, right? Anyway, they knew what I was doing, and that I wasn't. If I was listening to mainstream or I don't know how this got so long, talking about mainstream and stuff like that, I was doing what I'm doing now, or doing what I was doing on my other channel, my main channel, breaking down the stories and how it didn't make any damn sense what they were saying and doing, and they still believe the whole, there's a law that says we have to do something that we don't. They said it was a mandate. I came downstairs one day, right? And they said, yeah, everybody has to wear one. It's a law. I said, there ain't no damn. I said, they can't make that no law. I was like, what do you mean? There's no mandate. I said they can't. People don't understand what you mean when you say they can't do it. That's how stupid they are. They think that there's a little loophole and so and so. So they said, the governor. They said, the governor said it. I laughed so hard in their faces because they said it like the governor was the whole body of Congress himself. The governor said it. Governor Roy Cooper's retarded ass. Looks like a bloated version of. I always say this. You ever seen the guy from the dad from Beethoven? Roy Cooper looks like a bloated version of him, and he is a dummy. And he looks double stupid with one of those things on his face. He looks, he looks extra stupid with that on his face. I'm probably gonna take this video down. But yeah, that guy is a goofball. They said they literally had the governor said it. I mean they might as well stomp their foot down and put their chest out. The governor said it. I started laughing so hard. I said the governor can't make no damn law. Are you mentally insane? I kept picking on him and kept laughing at him or whatever, and they were rubbing hand sanitizer on them and so like 24/7, and you can't even tell somebody that the hand sanitizer is linked to causing CANCER. You can't even tell them that because somebody told them that it was healthy for them. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'm about to go to Lowe's Food. Y'all know I love me some Lowe's Food. That's my jam. Oh, I gotta tell y'all a story about that before I go. Do I have enough time? I got 29, only 30. It's about to be okay. Yeah, I think I can do this. Matter of fact, no, I'll make this I can do it in 2. I can do it. I got 32. I'm at 29. About to be 30. I got like 2 minutes. And okay, I met a guy at Lowe's Food, right? And he was a new guy. I don't know how we became friends, like real cool. Cause I come there all the time, right, with my camera and stuff like that. We became real cool. He said that they are starting them off at $18 an hour. You know, cause I was joking because I saw all the signs of everybody was hiring, and I was like, "Y'all hiring now?" He was like, "Yeah, you looking for a job?" I was like, "No, I'm just you know, I got a job. I'm just saying because everybody else is hiring." He said, "Yeah." I said, "How much are you guys making or whatever?" I said, "Because I know when people are hard to find work or whatever." He said, $18 an hour. I said, "Dang," and this was like a couple weeks ago, and then he said, but once CV's over, you know, it's gonna go back down to you know, so whatever else is gonna go back down to. And I was like, how the hell did they know when CV's gonna be over when they go back down, right? But apparently Lowe's Food knows when CV is gonna go down. I mean, when it's gonna be over with. So I'll tell you about the other guy who was wearing the mask and stuff, and I asked him, are they going to make him wear a mask again? He said he didn't know, and then I saw him, and then the very next day they did, because I knew it was coming. Well, the employees anyway, not the customers. They did put the little signs back up, but everybody's ignoring them. So I saw him yesterday. I got to go, because my time's running out. So I saw him yesterday, and I said, when are you guys going back? Or I said, are you guys still making 18? He said, yeah, but next month is coming back down to 12. Now, look, I'm not trying to seem like a crazy conspiracy theorist. And I said, they're going to knock us back down to 12 or whatever. And I said, well, when? They're going to knock them back down to 12 from 8, which is 2, what's that? 6, 2, from 8. I mean, 2 minus 8 is 6, right? Guess when they're going to do it? Knock them back down. I said, when are they going to do it? I asked them yesterday. I said, when are they going to do it? 9, 11. They're going to knock them back down to $12 an hour. I know that's probably just a coincidence, but the symbology in this world today, if you can't see how it rules the world today, okay, I got a couple seconds left. I said, that's a hell of a date to knock it back down, right? And he just you know, was like, yep. And he had his weird face too, like, yeah, I can't believe it. But okay, I only got a couple seconds left. I wasn't even supposed to go this long. I was talking about NBC. Support the cause. GoFundMe is always going to be in the description box. I literally got 10 seconds. Love y'all. I'm going to keep running my mouth until the goal is reached or these clowns are exposed. Love ya. Toodles. Ta-ta.